Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. This is going to be a spoiler talk, spoiler review, in a way, of Godzilla vs. Kong. I watched it not so long ago with my friend. Came back and waited for a few minutes and processed it and everything like that. Ate. I kind of want to have some shit right here, right now. But, that doesn't matter. What matters is that I enjoyed this movie. Fuck yeah, I enjoyed this movie. But, excuse me. Some people say it's better than Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Sorry. I keep burping because soda and I ate, so. In my opinion, it's not better as King of the Monsters, in my opinion. I don't know if I gave King of the Monsters B or an A. I can't remember. But this movie's not bad. It's really good. Some people might complain about the human characters. You know what? The human characters could be better. To be honest, the only ones that really do at least a decent job, or at least doing fine, is the part where the woman and the chick that's death. All of that part is good. And then when we have maybe Robbie Brown, I hope I'm saying her name, in those scenes, you could tell those were just for fun and everything like that. You know, they were not taking it seriously or just going to one point to another. But at the same time, those could have been good too, because we fleshed her character out in Godzilla vs. Kong. And I kind of wish we kind of fleshed her out a little bit more instead of being like, oh, I'm just here now, and you can flesh these other characters out. I'm just here to be like, hey, you know? So that's why I thought. But really, this movie, I know with versus movies, a lot of people want a good story with versus movies. But at the same time, guys, do we really care? Do we really care? Some people might, and that's fine. But for me, sometimes when it comes to Godzilla and Kong, I want them to kill each other. And that's what I got. So I did say spoilers in the beginning. So let me say this. This movie starts literally Kong chilling. Literally chilling. Then picks up a freaking tree, throws it, and because I mean in the island. He's in the Mako energy. Look at that. He's in he's in the whole Monarch, where Monarch is at. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm still eating and everything like that. But I just want to get this out of the way and shit. So other things in that too. Other things from the movie. You find out that Kong and the girl that's deaf, they have like a relationship and all that. Then you find out Kong can actually speak to these people, and they're like, did the monkey just talk? So and my friend was like, yo, that shit's dope. And I'm like, yeah, pretty much. Now, for the first time ever, a kaiju can communicate with the people, and maybe they can actually understand what Godzilla is actually talking about. The thing is, they could have done that. If this movie's a little bit longer, they could have done that. But this movie's all about getting in, getting out. And to be honest, that's what movies supposed to do. At the end of the day. Get in, get out. You can be entertained by it. You can love it. You can hate it. But it's supposed to be a get in, get out scenario with movies. That's how I always see movies. It should be a get in and get out scenario. But sometimes, when there's an event of a movie in a way, you're expected to probably be at least 3 hours. Or almost 2.5 hours. I don't know. Is that just me? I don't know. That is just me, probably. But, I guess it depends what franchise and what movie happens, you know. So there's that. But moving on, Godzilla's on a rampage, as all hell as we see in the trailer and shit, you know. So while he's on the rampage, everyone's literally dying off, and the effects in this movie, the visual effects, in my opinion, look good. I like it. I really like it a lot. Just the way Khan and Godzilla looks are great. And then eventually we get the introduction of Godzilla meeting Khan. And holy shit. Khan is just like, get me the fuck out of here, you know? And you start fucking killing each other, man. It's fucking epic. It's fucking beautiful. Khan jumps into another, basically into another, I'm going to call it airship. I don't give a fuck. You know. But he jumps into another, boat, one of those big giant boats, you know. He goes to one of them. Then Godzilla gets on top. They fight. Khan knocks him down. Falls to the water. Then all of a sudden, Godzilla's about to do his nuclear breath, and Khan's like, "Oh, that's new," and jumps out of the fucking water and shit, you know. So this movie, I'll say this: this movie established that Khan is still in its infant stage of fighting Godzilla, for crying out loud. In one of the fights, I think the second time they fight, Godzilla looks at Khan like, dude, like, you're a bitch. Like, you literally are a bitch. I've fought more battles than you have, and I'm ready for this fight. You're not. You don't know what the fuck's going on. Anyway, you know? And for crying out loud, Godzilla fucking took fucking Khan's socket off, man. Literally trying to kill Khan limb from limb. And in the beginning of the freaking fight, he's drowning him. It's over, man. It was over at that point, man. If the humans didn't get in, I tell you, man, it was over. It was over. And I know a lot of people are going to dislike this video because a lot of people pointed out, oh no, that's Mega Godzilla. That it wasn't Godzilla doing that. It was Mega Godzilla all this time. No, it actually was Godzilla all this time. When you see in the trailer, and the military is shooting at Godzilla while he's about to go after Khan and shit, and people are like, oh no, that's Mega Godzilla, look at the red and all that. That's all fire, dude. It's not red like you see like this. Get your eyes checked. Seriously, you can dislike this video all you want, but what the, are you blind? Or are you just being a troll? Maybe you're just being a troll. If you're doing that, then, dude, come on. But if you're really all blind, get your eyes checked, man. Get your eyes checked, because that shit, how can you not see that? It was literally right there. And I knew that Godzilla was not dressed. I knew that Mega Godzilla was not dressed as Godzilla, basically. You know? And people were pointing that out. And I'm like, no. I don't think that would happen. I thought more of Mega Godzilla having the original bones of the original Godzilla that we saw in 2014. You know? They did use the Oka. It's inside Mega Godzilla's eye. That's what's pissing off Godzilla. You know, because they're provoking Godzilla. You know, he's the apex predator, basically. And you're telling the apex predator, fuck you, motherfucker. We're the apex. Come at me. And that's why he's rampaging. He's like, oh, okay. You're rampaging? And Khan is literally just there just to be there. He's not rampaging because they took out Khan. He's rampaging because the humans literally challenged Godzilla. Are you fucking high? All because you got a giant fucking mechanic Mega Godzilla. That you took the brain of King Ghidorah, especially, not the brain, his fucking skull that's attached to his brain and shit. That shit was pretty dope, to be honest. That was dope. That was actually pretty cool. And the Godzilla fucks Khan up, man. He fucks him up. For crying out loud, in the fucking, what is it? Godzilla 1-1 and from the beginning of the fight, and then Khan 1-1, and like basically in the night fight, you know, when they were fighting in Tokyo. The third fight that they have is literally technically a tie, but Godzilla fucks him up. Basically, he's like trying to bite his legs and shit, fucking swinging his tail, fucking scratching him in his chest and shit. And Connor's like, oh, and Godzilla's trying to go like, trying to fucking stomp on him and shit. And then he stomps on Kong, and Connor's like, for crying out loud, Godzilla almost kills Kong in this movie, man. Literally, technically Godzilla did kill Kong. Godzilla killed Kong, and the humans had to bring back Kong back. They had to freaking resuscitate him. Clear. You know? That's when he woke up and he realized, what? And then the little girl tells him, it's not, Godzilla's not the bad guy. And Connor's like, I don't want to hear it. It was funny. It was actually pretty funny. Those moments like that in this movie, I love. I actually like that. And the whole Hollow Earth stuff, great. Just automatically great. Just, I love all that shit. This is more of a Kong movie than a Godzilla movie, which most people might be like, I wish we got more of Godzilla. But to be honest, we already got more of Godzilla in 2014 and 2019. You know? For kind of loud, we barely, might as well show off a little bit of Kong. You got Kong, might as well, you know? So, and people don't mind spending time with Kong anyways, because my friend was into it. He was like, when Godzilla was beating the shit out of Kong, my friend was like, oh my god, this is not good. Oh my god, I feel sorry for him. You know? And when I saw it, I was just like, I just want these guys to kill each other. Some people laughed, thinking that Kong was going to win. It's a tie. It's the same thing as the original. I think the original Godzilla and Kong is a tie. The original movie in the 60s. I'm sorry. The way the movie ended, I'm sorry, it's a tie. They both fell in the seawater. Yeah. One got up from the water and walked away. Why? Why would Kong stay in the water? This movie proves why he won't stay in the fucking goddamn water. Don't be an idiot, man. Godzilla is a sea creature. You think Kong is going to stay in the water while a sea creature is in there? You're really dumb if you think that. Because this Kong, he wouldn't fucking do that. That's why he was trying to go to a fucking... That's why he was trying to grab his air to breathe. Because Godzilla was trying to fucking kill his ass. Literally. I mean, when I saw that shit, me and my friend saw that when he just wrapped... When Godzilla just wrapped his tail around Kong and shit. We both looked at each other like, oh my god, no, he did it. He fuck it, he's gone, you know? But, sorry I'm going sidetracking back and forth and shit, but I just want to give my thoughts and my opinions on some of those in more detail of how I felt and shit. But that shit was awesome. That shit was awesome. And, yeah, we don't get much of the human characters around, yeah. But from what we see from the human characters, I thought it was fine. It could be better. From the mainly Bobby Brown side, yes. But from the other side, with the girl that's deaf, to be honest, I thought it was fine. Could have gone more with it? Yes, they could have. But at least it was engaging enough that I was like, oh, okay. And that other guy that was with them, with the woman and the death chick, at first I really didn't care for him all that much, because it's like, oh, your brother died, and it's like, oh, you're supposed to feel something for him. I'm just like, oh, come on, movie. I know this is a short movie and you're trying to have fun, but don't bring that. Come on, man. If you want to do that, have like a flashback scene of him waking up before these guys come in and ask him, hey, do you want to work with us? You know? Oh, you want to go to the Hollow Earth? Oh, I heard about you. You know about the Hollow Earth. You know? That's just me. So it's not even that. The thing is, stuff like that for some characters would have been fine. Like, you don't have to do it through the whole movie, but probably like one or two characters. Like even the guy that's with Mommy Brown and the other dude that has the van. He talks about his wife being gone. Like, maybe that's why the way he is probably, you know. And in one part of the movie, he gives up. He's like, well, all right, I give up. He was about to drink that fucking whiskey and shit. Then one of the main characters grabs it and drops it on the electric on the basically the computer where Mechagodzilla functions, and Mechagodzilla kind of fucks up a bit. He's still awake. It's just that the robotic stuff is like turned down and stuff. Like the nuclear stuff that they put inside Mechagodzilla is gone, but everything else is still active. You know, because they were trying to get Godzilla. They took Godzilla's nuclear power in a way, and they transferred it to Mechagodzilla so he could be like really powerful. That's why when he punches Godzilla with that super punch, that shockwave shit, yo man, me and my friend were looking at him like, holy shit, this is like boom, boom, just punching Godzilla left and right, man. Godzilla got his. You thought if people were pissed that Godzilla beat the crap out of Khan, they probably were satisfied when Mega Godzilla beat the fuck out of Godzilla. Mega Godzilla went ape shit on Godzilla, and I was expecting to use his tail spike to like on both of them, and it does happen a couple of times, but not as much as you think Mega Godzilla would do it. You know, like you would think that maybe he would grab Godzilla or Khan, then use his tail and go like, just I don't know. I would have done that just for the fuck of it. I mean, he's going to do it fast anyways, guys. It's not that long of a fight. It really wasn't. I wish this fight was longer, but it is about Godzilla and Khan, so it really doesn't matter. But what was provoking Godzilla all this time was Mecha Godzilla. You know, which made sense. You know, for kind of you even got one point when Godzilla is literally use his nuclear breath on the floor just to like, I don't know. I feel like that part of the movie was him just telling Khan, "Hey, fuck your people." You know, maybe it's something else deeper. Maybe someone will tell me. Maybe when I think about it more too, I'll probably figure it out also. But right now, since I'm in the limbo of, you know, since I'm in the honeymoon stage of this movie in a way right now, I'm just thinking of it right now. So maybe, so I did wish this movie was a little bit longer, but I do also wish this movie. The thing is, if they didn't have Mechagodzilla in this movie, they probably would have fleshed out more of the characters and more of Godzilla and more with the relationship between Khan and Godzilla. That's why when a long time ago, that's when I heard that hey, there might be another monster for Godzilla and Kong to team up and fight. That's why I was pissed. And then they were like, hey, what if it's Mega Godzilla? And then you see the toy Mega Godzilla, and I'm like, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. You know? But still, though, I'm not wrong about that. Do I still think Mega Godzilla could have not be there and still would have been fine? Yeah. Mega Godzilla is just an icing on the cake of what we got. You know? And despite what the critics are saying, like, oh my god, this is, you know, like 99% Rotten Tomatoes or something like that, that's not bad. Even though they thought Godzilla King of the Monsters thought it was shit, and the way they described it was the same way as Godzilla 2014, so it's like, did you even see the same movie as I did? No? So, I think this is over. I think we're done with the saga. And if it is, I think Legendary did a good job. I think they did. Some people might think they could have done better. I think they could have done better. But you know how Toho is with their stuff and lineup and everything like that. So I think if Toho eventually makes Godzilla vs. Kong again, like a remake in the future, they will make it 10 times better than this one, in my opinion. Not to say this is bad, but I love it the way it is. What do I give it? Probably a B minus or a B, you know. It's fun. It's a fun movie. I highly recommend watching it. The fight scenes are fucking amazing. The CGI when they're close up looks awesome. And the military fights Godzilla. And Godzilla fights the military. Hell yeah, people wanted that since literally the beginning of the Godzilla franchise of Legendaries. And it happened. Good. So, I'll see you guys later. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like it.